morning, it's Friday. So I went and got a food box. I went early this morning, it's too busy, so I went a little after 10, and they told me that's actually the perfect time to go. And they said try to avoid Mondays, and you can go once a week. So I thought, okay, that's good. So they gave me sea salt and vinegar chips made in avocado oil. Actually, those are my favorite chips. Milano double dark chocolate cookies. I'll have to be in the mood for that because it's sugar. Right now I'm more on the spicy, salty kick. I got some vegetable oil, which is good because they gave me a small packet of chicken wings. So that's good. Some oatmeal, which is good. I'll put that in a nice airtight bag. Got a couple of these Brew Doctor Kombucha drinks, which I'm going to drink one here in a moment. I love kombucha, so that was nice. They were really nice people. Some cran raisins, which will go great with my oatmeal. And then, I don't know, she must have gave me a dozen of these raisins, all natural, so that was another yummy. That's a good nighttime snack, especially with, you know, peanut butter on celery. What is that called? Ants on a log or something? Something like that. And then, of course, some creamy peanut butter. Good protein. Garbanzo beans, some more good protein. Low sodium pasta sauce. Cream of chicken. Condensed tomato soup. Pinto beans, another good source of protein. Very good. And then a bag of rice. And then in the cold department, I got cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese. Love cottage cheese. Some really nice looking celery, like I said, with the peanut butter and the raisins. Oh yeah, bacon. Now, as soon as it thaws out this week, I'll cook it all up and then package it and put it in my fridge. So that's a good. And here is, they're called party wings. So, get those thawed out, washed up, and cooked up. And, I mean, that'll last me several days. I got a cantaloupe. Why aren't you getting married? Because I can't elope. They were really great people. And then some oranges, and she said they're very sweet, so that's nice. I'm all about... I have a few oranges left, and they were so bitter. But actually in a good way, because the first couple was like, oh, this is not satisfying. But then it was like, oh, that's pretty good. A little tart. Not lemon tart, but tart. So I got that. All in all, I feel very blessed. I was grateful. I was thankful. And they're just good people. They just were really friendly and kind. And I just had to show my ID, fill out one paper front and back, and they just, it's an honor system. I could have put there was 5 people in my family. They do not ask for verification of that. They just need ID for anyone over 18. I'm not going to lie, this is plenty for me, and this is definitely going to feed me for a week or more, you know, plus. So, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm glad I went. They were even kind and helped me to my van, so I didn't have to carry the 2 heavy bags. And so I'll go back next week. And she said there's stuff different every week. So, you know, she goes, sometimes there's eggs and cheese. And so she said, like, the bacon was a big surprise. They haven't had bacon in over a year there. So I felt pretty blessed. That's one of the pork products I do love to eat. I love to eat bacon. I love to cook it up and, like, put it in my rice. You know, throw in some green onions and an egg and call that dinner. So it's really good. Other than the bacon and the chicken, I mean, those are the only, like, meat products. And like I said, I'm not a big meat eater, just by choice. But I do love chicken and I do love bacon. So anyway, that's all that is going on. I'm just very happy, very blessed that I was able to go to the food pantry, and I'm glad I went back. I wasn't going to go back. I thought this is going to be like this all day. But when I pulled up, I was like, oh, there's nobody here. You know, just a gal in front of me she just survived cancer, and her daughter last year beat cancer. So I was able to share the word of God with each other and talk about being strong women and survivors. So that was nice. And you know, she said she works a full-time job and still has to go to the food pantry weekly. It's just because, y'all know, groceries are so expensive. And hey, there's, I can't talk about it specifically. I was actually advised this morning by an attorney not to speak on it. But if you could pray for my oldest grandson. He had mental crises happening, and this happened over the holiday weekend, and he really needs to be lifted up in prayer. When I spoke to him yesterday, I could cry because it was, he says, Nana, and that's the only word I could understand. He was crying so heavy, so hard. You know, it's hurtful when you can't fix something for people that you love. And this is the grandson that I had for a couple years, you know, when he was just a little tight. And yeah, so he's always been near and dear. I love all my grandkids, but, you know, each one holds a special spot. And he has always held this spot in my heart. So if you could lift him up. He has a beautiful name. It's Elijah. And if you could just pray that God covers him and that the spirit of darkness just is removed from him. He's a beautiful person. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. I truly do. And I wanted to share my grocery haul. I was very surprised and pleased, and this is going to help me so much. Anyway, God bless you guys. I'll be talking to you Sunday. This is Gracie. Bye.